Welcome back to Ventures and Vagabonds. Previously, David, Philistine, and Caulran awoke within a foreign land, finding themselves within a settlement known as French, which is French with I instead of an E. Anyway, after looking around town for a little bit, David and Caulran found an interesting discovery concerning David's mysterious banjo. Apparently, it can talk. What's it gonna say this time around? Let's find out on Ventures and Vagabonds.
Is there like a window or something I could peek out to look at him?
Good job, total win. You did it. You didn't answer the door.
Seriously, why should we not have answered the door?
Is he saying all this audibly or in his mind?
I will be the one asking the questions.
Is David saying all this audibly so that Caulran?
I'm saying it out loud.
He is speaking it out loud.
It is speaking into my mind.
You good, my dude?
Yeah, I'm fine. This thing's speaking to me, though.
Okay.
Caulran, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
The magic.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. That is actually pretty good for +1. That's 17 total.
You feel like some sort of strange urge to think that David is crazy, but then you kind of like push those thoughts down as you kind of realize that you kind of push through this barrier of some kind as you hear faint banjo strings in the back of your mind.
Can I roll insight to well, do I know if it's magic or not? Or...
You can make an arcana check to see if it's magic.
Sweet. Oh, it's with these low rolls. That's a 4.
A 4. As far as you know, that's just a pretty sweet-looking banjo. I mean, black banjo with golden strings and pure platinum tuners. I mean, that thing's pretty sick. I don't know.
Pretty nice.
Maybe
banjo,
it's magic. Maybe you're about like 60% sure it's not magic.
Does it do anything cool?
Yeah, I can cast some spells with it, and it seems to be talking to me, so...
Wait, so it's magic?
Oh, yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm positive.
Caulran looks a little bit confused, but I think he acknowledges that it's magic.
All right. But with that, there's kind of just a moment of silence as you guys kind of just ponder over that little encounter of this supposed banjo speaking to you.
I'm still looking at David like he's crazy, though.
Yeah. But what do you guys do now?
How long ago was it since the guy knocked at our door?
It's been like, I don't know, 3 minutes now.
All right. I'm going to hand David his half of the purple potatoey flavored potato.
All right. David, you now have a purple potato flavored potato in your hand. If you accept this generous gift.
No, it's half of one.
This half of a potato.
Yeah, I'll take it.
After pondering for quite some time, you grab it.
It's just a potato, dude.
Yeah, just a purple potato.
You forget that I'm like 7 feet tall and like, 400 pounds?
I toss it up
half
to
a
him.
potato. You toss it up to him? You know he's not that tall, right?
I'm tall.
Wait, how tall is my guy?
You're like 6 foot.
He looks
like 6'1".
straight up at you, bending his neck all the way back as he yeets this potato into the air, flies right past your head. As you catch it with ease. It's not that difficult to catch half of a purple potato.
Cool. Nice.
I want to figure out more about this town and why the wizard put us here of all places.
Yeah. Also, hey Banjo, seriously, answer my question. Why was it a bad
First you're
idea
going to answer the question that I have provided you. Why in the world am I here?
Because I bought you from an artificer
So now it's a slave banjo.
So you're saying I'm your slave? Is that what this is?
I have no idea, honestly.
You listen here, big boy, and you listen now. I am not your slave. If anybody is in charge, it is me.
No, it's not.
Okay, agree to disagree for now.
We can be friends, but you're not in charge of me.
Well, we will just see in time.
Buddy, please. It's not a question.
My name is not Buddy. My name is not Banjo. My name is Jorg.
Jorg? All right.
Like George?
Jorg.
Tell your friend it
Apparently
is
his name's
not like
Jorg.
George. It is Jorg.
So apparently it's not like George. It is Jorg.
That sounds like George to me.
It sounds like Jorg to me.
All right.
I can't talk.
It's fine.
Okay. Can I call the banjo Curious George from now on?
Oh gosh.
I don't think anybody is opposing it at the moment,
Except for the
Okay.
banjo.
except for probably the banjo.
What's he gonna do?
We will see. In time, we will see.
Ooh. So, I guess we are going to make our way out to this small town.
Sure.
All right.
I ask Jorg if I'm able to. Or are we able to talk like mind to mind, or do I have to talk out loud?
Curious
like,
George
what-
is a
going
monkey.
on?
Will you want me to tell you the truth right now?
Yeah. Duh.
Well, that is just too bad.
Roll
Cool.
persuasion.
I try to answer him in my mind.
All right. What do you say to him?
I'm like, yeah, all right, sure. Be that way.
Yeah, there's just silence.
It's not like I can't get a guitar.
I'm
with
going to
that-
say out. I'm going to say out loud. Banjos are like off-brand guitars.
I think to myself, banjos are like off-brand guitars.
Just like a wimpier, smaller version of them.
There is no response.
There's no response, dang it.
There's no response.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way back to that.
I say it out loud.
Say what exactly?
But banjos are just wimpier off-brand guitars.
All right. Yeah. With that, with a single strum of the keys, a strum that you did not do yourself, both of your characters. Let me roll some dice really quickly. Let me just roll some dice really quickly.
Oh no. Okay. Then.
Oh gosh.
And
That's a lot of dice. I heard.
I mean, I got a lot of dice with me right now. Hang on, let me grab my bucket. Shall I grab my bucket of dice and roll that as well?
Oh my gosh.
But with that, both of your
This is how much damage
characters
you take.
instantly fall asleep. You guys just pass out.
Wait.
All right.
You drop to the ground as banjo music in the back of your mind begins to
saves
play.
or-
A soothing banjo tune. No saving throw.
Fun.
But with that,
Cool.
after an amount of time that you are unaware of, you guys both
It's really
awake
bad English.
at around the exact same time. A voice is heard within David's head.
If you're finally ready to start paying me some respect, you can be awake.
Did the guitar do that? I ask out loud.
Ask your friend right now if he wants to be put to sleep.
Hey, Caulran, it wants to know if you want to be put back to sleep or not.
Who does?
Probably,
the guitar?
the banjo. You probably don't want to be calling it guitar. He's not a fan of that. I feel like it's like some kind of racial slur against him or something of that nature.
Guitar is a racial slur to banjos.
I'm gonna yell out to the banjo. Sorry, George.
All right, you gonna do that, huh? All right.
I'm really curious what's going to happen.
All right. I need. Well, actually, let me first tell you what happens. A extremely loud strum of the chords emits from this banjo in a blast. I need Caulran. I need you to make a. What is this? Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Constitution is +6.
As a blaring loud ruckus of sound comes blaring toward your direction.
Pretty sure that passes. 21.
21? That does pass. You take half.
Oh, dang, I still take half.
But with that, the equivalent of a thunderous blast from Thunderwave is cast. As you take 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay, I'm sorry. I say to Jorg.
That is my name, yes.
I don't hear any of this.
Yeah, you don't hear that.
No, he doesn't. No, you don't.
But with that,
realize he can't hear you.
I am very, very aware of this.
All right.
What's he saying to you? He, she, or it?
I'm gonna assume it's a he. It sounds like a dude.
Make sure
you do get a
like a
male
guy.
voice vibe from this banjo.
Yeah.
What pronoun would you use for a banjo?
Not guitar, we know that much.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
finally I'm gonna go check out the village in more detail.
All right, David, do you follow?
Yeah.
All right.
I ask, like, on the way, I ask, hey, what were the questions you wanted to ask me? I think to myself, sneaky. I'm getting him to answer by.
Are you saying
asking.
this to the banjo?
No, I'm saying it.
I think that part. I think that part to myself.
Ah.
But I do ask him, hey, what were the questions you wanted to ask me?
What I meant by questions, I meant simply as I am in charge.
No.
You know, it's a very simple. Excuse me. Say that again
Silence.
a little bit louder.
Silent. I said, no, you're not in charge. We
With
can
that,
be
a
equals.
thunderous
not in
blast
charge.
is emitted from this banjo. That seems to not be blasting away, but really centered on you. As I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Dang, he just blasts whoever he doesn't like.
He's a vindictive little boy.
Little boy.
Little boy.
That's a nat 20, you nerd.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A blast of sound is emitted as you just absorb it.
I look over
Perhaps
at
I did
David.
not make myself clear, but clearly you aren't someone to be trifled with.
No, I'm not.
I will allow you to look at us as equals for now.
Thank you.
As the banjo goes quiet again. But with that, as you guys kind of walk your way out of this cabin, down on the road, you do hear somebody yelling up to you guys. Oh, hey! Hey, you guys! Come down here!
Yes.
Get down from there.
Okay.
Like, I was the guy who was knocking on the door. I've got some questions.
Hi.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so just meet me down here.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go down, but while I talk to him, I am going to make minor illusion. Can I use that to make my voice sound like it's coming like a foot or two to the right of where I actually am?
Yeah, I think so.
Just to confuse him.
All right,
Just to be a jerk.
do you just like yell down like 2 feet away from like where you normally were? Like, yeah, we'll be down in a minute or something like that.
No, it's only when I'm like right next to him talking to him.
Oh,
it'll
all
just
right.
sound like it's coming from slightly the wrong direction.
That's like that office prank where Jim was staring at Dwight's forehead instead of his eyes.
Yeah.
That is the equivalent of that with magic. But you guys managed to make your way. Caulran leads because he's been down this way before. As you guys kind of walk off to the road, as this figure has kind of followed you there, walking through the road, seeing you guys up on the cliff as you walk. As you guys kind of just make your way over to him, as he's like, yeah, so, what do you guys, first off, I think I should say, where did that noise come from?
What
Which
noise?
Oh, I don't know, the thunderous blast that just got echoed throughout this town.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that noise.
That was my banjo being a jerk.
What?
Long story short, the banjo is sentient. It doesn't like being talked down to.
I'm gonna whisper over to him from like 2 feet to my right. Do not call it a guitar.
He kind of like looks that way, but he does see your mouth move, so it's kind of really throwing him off. He's like, with that, as you do that, and as you just explain to him that the banjo is sentient, he just kind of looks you guys. He kind of just examines you guys, really looking you guys up and down. He's like, so, where are you guys living in that thing? As it kind of points back over to the cabin up on the ridge.
No, we just
Not actually
appeared
sure. Yeah, not sure how
we're.
got there.
What is our plane called again? What was our plane of existence called again?
Oh,
You mean the
we got
previous
removed
world?
from our. Oh, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
we got
make a
removed
history
from
check.
our original plane of existence. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And by the way, this figure
he's heard of
is in guard attire.
Sick.
I didn't mention that before.
History is +2. That's an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You instantly know that the previous world that you guys were living in was Ordin.
Ordin.Got it.
Ordin.
Cool. We're originally from the plane of Ordin. We
Is that
kind
like
of
a
got
country
removed.
or something?
It's a
Yeah.
different dimension.
I'm just going to say yes.
As you say that, his expression kind of becomes more concerning.
It's fine. Basically, we got kicked out because there was some time traveler that we accidentally interfered with, and another plane walker moved us here, so we couldn't mess anything up.
Plane walker?
Yeah. Basically, a really powerful wizard that can teleport anywhere he wants. And when I say anywhere, I mean literally, quite literally anywhere.
And do you mind me asking what are you?
Where are we?
What? Wait, what am I? You've never seen a Goliath before?
Is that like, would you characterize yourself as a giant?
Oh no, giants are much taller.
No,
My
but I
hood
mean
is
like in
still
a general sense.
I do
Like-
believe I have some giant blood, but I mean all of my kind do. But no,
Yeah.
we are not giants.
You
Giants are significantly taller and much more uncivilized than we are.
Yeah, you the
And
other
to
one.
be fair, I'm probably one of the most civilized Goliaths you'll ever meet.
Hopefully, what are your names again? I'm sorry, I'll introduce
I'm
myself.
David.
Okay, I'm John Steele. Local towns
John
guard, and your friend over here.
Good name.
I'm Caulran.
Right, can you take down that hood
Just
for a
imagine the
second?
voice.
I mean, you know, hoods are kind of suspicious, and I just need to, see who I'm
He
looking
doesn't
at.
want to risk turning you gay.
Are you sure about that?
I assure you, I have a wife and 2 kids.
I
do not
throw
think
back my hood.
that is a problem. What do you do?
He's turned some people.
I throw back my hood.
You throw back your hood, and much like
like
what is
a
it?
fabulousness.
I want to say Jason. Who's the not the werewolf? Who's the Edward? Like Edward from Twilight, as you sparkle with beauty, like a celestial.
Gosh, I've never
He's
seen
kind of
that.
like,
I've never seen
"Oh!" And so he's just like awestruck. But then quickly after being awestruck, he immediately gets his figure back together. He's like, a giant and a creature of beauty. And you said you can't. I mean, creature of beauty. Now that I say that out loud, a creature of
That's pretty
beauty.
great. No, I love that. That's pretty
hold on.
great.
A creature
Wait,
of
hold on.
beauty. Wow. No,
I am changing my name on the
to creature of beauty.
Discord.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes, flat
no.
out.
All right. But with
creature
that,
of beauty.
he kind of just speaking out loud. He's like, giant and
I'm gonna put my
where
hood
did
back.
you say you came
Once again,
from?
I'm not a giant.
I'm
Once
an
again, I'm not a
Aasimar.
giant.
Yeah, but just so I can confirm, where did you come from again?
Mordin.
And this is a
I totally
country
remembered
nearby,
that.
I hope.
No, it's not nearby.
Very,
In
very
fact,
far.
I doubt you'll ever be able to get to it without the help of a very powerful wizard.
So you really
Where
did
are
come
we?
from another
We can't
world.
even get back.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just
Why?
gonna
Yes.
Where
spitball here. You guys haven't I don't know. If I were to say the spirits, you're a friend of them, right? There's yeah, you know them.
friend of spirits?
No.
Powerful
Not
beings,
really.
spirit of destiny, spirit of nature. I don't know.
No.
Not really.
We did kill the son of a god of war, but
That was pretty rad.
Okay,
that
as you
we
see
had a
him
lot of
begin
help
to
with that. We had
vigorously sweat from the forehead as it is just pouring out.
we had a lot. Don't worry, we had a lot of help with that, and we could not have done it without.
No, that's
said help.
fine.
So-
Do you plan on staying long, or can you just?
We're kind
Okay.
of stuck.
As we kind of coughs. That's the best way
We're
I can
kind of
fake
stuck.
cough.
I'm going to ask him if he really wants us to leave.
He's. Do you ask him that?
Just very judgmentally, how dare you be so rude?
Maybe not yet. I need both of you to come with me right now. Short walk.
just so I can, clear my head and put all this behind me. Put ha, great joke, very funny. Can you please come with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Great, perfect. Follow me.
As he kind of like does a brisk jog down the path. As he does that, you follow him until he goes off route. And you see that thing on the map that's marked number 2? It's by the small stream. That is... What is that? Old Lady Crystal's house. As he kind of goes off path and running over to that small cabin, he's like, follow me, just over here.
All right.
Great. As you guys follow him, he knocks on the door as a voice answers. Yes, come in. As he kind of opens up the door, he's like, age before beauty and height? As he kind of like insisting that you guys go in. You can tell with his voice, he is nervous about
age before
everything.
beauty and height. If he says age before beauty and height, I'm pretty sure that means he goes first.
He's like, all right, follow me. As he kind of like walks in.
As he gets a few steps in the door, he turns around. He's like, "You sure you're not older than me? Like I'm like a decent 30. Yeah. I mean 40. I'm a 30. Decent 40. You younger than that?
He's 40.
You want to go? You know what? It doesn't matter. As he kind of like keeps walking for me.
Description. Yeah, no, I'm 25.
I'm 37.
All right.
Oh, and apparently I was wrong. I'm not 7 feet tall. I'm 8 feet tall.
Oh, snap.
Didn't realize that.
You kind of lower your head as you walk into this house. And crystals hung from strings kind of brush against you as you're walking into this small cottage. It is an absolute train wreck in here. There is stuff scattered everywhere. Through this main entrance, there is a small doorway that has like the beads hanging down, like one of those places. As you kind of walk your way through, you see an old lady who seems to be smashing something with a mortar and pestle. There doesn't actually seem to be anything inside of it, though. As this guy kind of walks in and leads you to in, he's like, Lady Crystal, is that what you go by? Can you just quickly look at these two figures before he is rudely interrupted as she just spouts out, the prophecy!
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
As she immediately throws the mortar and pestle above her head as she kind of shuffles her way over to David. And she's just rudely kind of inspecting you. She's just like lifting up clothes and stuff, like feeling your muscles and stuff. It's very awkward.
I think pretty sure this is harassment.
My hood
Pretty
is
sure
up.
this is harassment. Your hood is up.
Yes.
As she kind of walks behind you two, she yanks down the hood of Caulran unexpectedly as she dashes over to the front of him to gaze upon his face.
I don't like my guy anymore.
She stares deep. She stares deep into your eyes as she's just making an investigation check.
She's horny.
She's like, I've seen better.
Dang. Okay, then.
Wow. As you audibly say, dang.
Dang.
And she's like,
oh,
but!
yeah, I exclaim at that one.
Yeah, you audibly
he's
exclaim.
the hottest being ever.
It's like, what God?
I know, as the prophecy foretold.
As you can see, the guard who is in here is kind of like shrugging at this whole thing. He has never seen her like this. You can tell that from his face. But he is like, these are really the two from the prophecy?
Yes!
What is that prophecy? Y'all, help me out here.
As the guard is like, the prophecy? As the banjo goes,
Wait, is it prophecy?
but
I don't know, man.
The prophecy foretold of a giant and a celestial body of beauty. But I've seen better. Would come through this door.
Hold up. Now I'm changing it to celestial.
You said that.
Body.
A celestial body of beauty.
How that came through? No, how that came through on my headphones was celestial body of butte.
Celestial body of beauty.
And then after that,
and then it
cut out, and then said T.
Beauty, a celestial body of booty. As she corrects herself.
Butte.
Do you ask what the prophecy is? I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah. I'm like, what is this prophecy?
And you change your Discord name to Celestial Body of Beauty. All right. No, Butte E. With the Y. You actually
That's
added
perfect.
the space. All right.
Butte E.
Yep.
That's amazing.
But she kind of like tells you, she's like,
Well, the prophecy foretold of a celestial body of beauty. Exhibit A, as she kind of puts her hand out, and a giant figure of charm, as she points out her hand. Exhibit B.
Haha, I'm Exhibit A.
all right.
Wow.
She's like, the prophecy foretold that you would come here from another
How
world.
people get treated way better.
That is fact. That is actually fact.
I missed what he said.
I said hot people get treated way better than
Like
everybody else.
studies have been made. That is so true. But as you guys are kind of just standing there awkwardly, she kind of just looks at you two, weaving back and forth, thinking to herself, deep in thought.
She's like,
Care to explain the prophecy?
the prophecy, it said there was this whole thing. There was it said.
I ask Jorg. I whisper to Jorg, do you have any idea what's wrong with her?
As the guard responds, "Oh, I have absolutely no idea."
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you, but thanks.
It's kind of just confused.
I was talking to the banjo.
You're speaking to an all-knowing object.
So
No,
that's a
I have
yes.
absolutely no idea of what is going on.
Oh, joy. So the all-knowing object doesn't even know.
The
That's
guard is
fun.
like just shaking his head, like, "What?"
It's a long story.
As she finally snaps out of it, like,
Wait, what are we here for?
Prophecy.
The prophecy. Yes, it was
I'm about to cast
celestial body
light on her.
beauty. Check, and then a giant of charm. Check. You're not in the prophecy. She's well, maybe you are. Are you the great evil? That's right, the great evil. And she's like, oh, that's. Is it? You know what? We'll make a coin toss. Does anybody have a
killing
coin? I mean, I'm just
I do.
pointing out that he could very well be the great evil.
I have.
The
coin.
prophecy. I totally forgot to tell you about the great evil.
All right, I'm gonna flip a coin.
Oh, we're
What
still on the
what are
coin
we
thing.
setting
All
them
right.
as?
Flip the coin, I guess. That might
What are we
determine the
setting
fate
it
of the world, just so you know.
Sick.
You know what? I'll call it. Heads,
What am I-
he's evil. Tails, he's not.
He's like, "I do not want to be a part of this."
It is tails. Lucky for you.
I
Sweet.
forgot what Tails was. What was it?
Tails is good guy.
And the other one?
Heads was he's evil.
The great evil, the prophecy!
Heads was evil. Tails is
Would
good.
lesser restoration help her at all?
You could certainly try.
Yeah,
but
I'm not doing it with that
she is
response.
shuffling her feet around as she's just pacing. As she's thinking to herself,
Okay, so we've got the giant of charm, we've got the celestial body of beauty, we're missing the great evil. Where is the great evil?
she's just looking around, like looking under the table and things of her little cottage.
But
Can
I
I
hope it's
use-
not here.
Can I use Mage Hand to point to the thing? Not the guitar, the banjo.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You summon a mage hand. As you point down at the banjo, she's like,
don't know if the banjo
Oh,
can
that's
speak.
right, celestial body of sorcery. End quote.
What?
That was part of the prophecy.
What?
Celestial body
Does
of
the band-
sorcery.
Does
And then
this
I think
banjo
for
have
you,
anything
it's
to do with
just say what?
it? As I show her the banjo. Does this banjo have anything to do with it?
Well, he very well could be, the great evil. It's a prophecy.
She has no idea what she's talking about.
Oh, that makes me think she does.
No, she doesn't.
Well then.
But I mean, that's just a
Thanks for the
banjo.
input.
So, well, you know what? Let's not mark anything off as she pulls out a scimitar from her back. As she starts engraving names on the table. She marks down Town Guard, Celestial Body. This one takes a long time. Celestial Body of Beauty and Sorcery. And she's basically made a checklist of the Great Evil, ? And Banjo is now on that list that has been engraved on the table.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Ooh my.
But with that, she continues to ponder, walking around endlessly. Not endlessly, it'll come to a point.
There's more to this. There's more. I know it. Into the evil and the. Oh, but what else?
The
I know-
DM didn't prepare his notes.
I know.
No, I'm really just. I do not know. No. She's like, that's right. As the DM thinks to himself, this is the perfect time to transition to that quest I have prepared.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if anybody told you, but I am a connoisseur. Is that the right word? Connoisseur. That's not the right word.
Connoisseur.
Connoisseur of
Connoisseur.
the shrooms.
There you go.
They help me with the prophecy. They allow me to see what is yet to be seen. Which
So those are
just so
legal, dude?
happens to be in a cave right down the road. I can't.
Can I ask her for some of the
I've been
shrooms?
pondering for a good maybe 10 minutes of just, I ponder, I walk, I do this, I do that. But because I've run out of shrooms, as she holds up the mortal and pestle that is empty, like awkwardly close to you guys' faces. Just kind of like shaking the bowl vigorously right in front of you guys. See how it's empty? It's empty.
Yes. I see.
Gaze upon its emptiness and bring me more shrooms.
So those are legal here. Oh.
As the guard kind of like shakes his head very slowly.
Are they legal or are they not? I need an
He
answer.
shakes his head in a no fashion, I should say.
They're not legal.
Oh yeah, shaking his head is
Sick.
no, nodding his head is
Alright.
yes.
Sick.
Hmm.
Bring me the shrooms so I may fulfill, or at least try to fill in the blanks of this prophecy. Which will probably give me more time to write down notes of exactly what this prophecy is in detail. Because I hadn't prepared it ahead of time because I didn't think we would get this far.
Okay, so I am going to go out in search of shrooms.
Yeah, I guess let's go find some shrooms.
As you guys start to walk out, she's like,
Oh, there's the glow. They're the glowing ones.
Glowing. Sick. Okay.
In the cave, down
Sweet,
the
I can just
path,
make it
down the
glow.
road. Did you get all that?
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Okay. Wait, who are you guys again?
Just some dudes.
Just some dudes.
Celestial body of beauty.
The prophecy! As you guys kind of
I
leave.
leave. I
Okay.
leave.
As you guys
I'm leaving
quickly
now.
shuffle out the door, the guard is like, "Don't leave me!" As you guys walk right out of there.
I
But with
cast
that,
immovable object on the door. No, I'm kidding.
with that, as you guys have made your way out, conveniently there is a small path with a sign that says "This way to cave." Convenient.
Okay.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that episode. This is Isaiah, or David Philistine, as you Bible readers may remember, or if you don't, that's fine too. Oh dear, hiccups. Okay. Anyway, thank you for reading this episode. Yes, thanks for watching this episode. If you want to find more, you can find us at Ventures and Vagabonds on Gosh, I can't speak. Ventures in Vagabonds on YouTube and on Instagram and also on Twitter. Except on Twitter, it's not Ventures in Vagabonds, it's Ven and Vagabonds. So yeah, that's where to find us. And you know, we'll send this up on Spotify sometime eventually once we get enough people watching. I think that's it. Y'all have a great day. Maybe we'll do a Patreon too. Who knows? Have fun, y'all.